He'd stopped marking the days a long time ago. 8 years behind bars will do that to a man. At first, Malik Rowe carved a line into the concrete for every sunrise, a quiet promise that one day someone would finally listen. But hope, when it's ignored long enough, becomes a sound you learn to protect yourself from. To the world, Malik was a murderer. To the warden, he was just another liar. But what the warden didn't know was that the same man he dismissed would one day hold his son's life in his hands. The prison was old, built in a time when Mercy still had brick and mortar. It smelled of rust, damp walls, and time itself. Boots echoed to the corridors like a rhythm no one could escape. Malik worked quietly in sanitation, methodical, invisible. Every stroke of his mop felt like a prayer he no longer bothered to say out loud. On his first day, Warden Ray Haskins looked him directly in the eye and said, "I've read your file. You say you're innocent. You all do. Let me save you the trouble. I don't believe you." Malik's reply was simple. "That's all right, sir. I just need one person to, eventually." The warden laughed and walked away. That night, Malik whispered to the ceiling, "They can take my name, my time, my sleep, but not my truth." Before prison, Malik had been a foreman, a builder of homes, a believer in simple fairness, until the night that belief shattered. His co-worker, Daryl, drunk and furious over wages, waved a broken bottle around. Hours later, Daryl was found dead. Malik's fingerprints were on the bottle. A witness claimed they saw them fighting. Nobody asked why his prints were there. Nobody questioned the missing defensive wounds. Nobody wondered why Malik was the one who tried to stop a drunk man from hurting someone. The case was rushed. The lawyer was uninterested. And the verdict echoed like thunder. Guilty. Life in prison. Years blurred into sameness. Guards changed. Food changed. The walls never did. But Malik never became bitter. He read. He listened. He waited. Every now and then, the warden would pass him in the hall. "Still innocent, Rowe? I'll always be warden." Then came the fire. It started in the North Block, old wires snapping to life in sparks and flame. Within seconds, smoke swallowed the hallways. Flames clawed at steel and concrete. Alarms screamed. Chaos erupted. And somewhere in the smoke, a terrified young voice shouted, "Dad, Dad, I can't see." Evan Haskins, 16 years old, had come that night to help with a charity event. He'd taken a wrong turn straight into the heart of the fire. Malik didn't think. He moved. He ripped off his prison shirt, covered his mouth, and ran into the burning maze. "Keep shouting, kid. I'm over here." Malik found him under a collapsed beam, coughing. Eyes red from smoke. "Don't move," Malik said, grabbing the metal. It burned through his palms. But he lifted anyway. Once, twice, until the beam shifted. "Crawl. Now!" Together they pushed through the smoke as the roof collapsed behind them. Malik fell to his knees, still shielding the boy, when guards arrived with guns drawn. He only managed to cough out, "Saving your warden's son." Hours later in the hospital, Evan woke up. "The man who saved me, he was wearing orange." The warden froze. "I heard the guards call him Rowe." The next morning, Warden Haskins walked into Malik's cell. No clipboard, no distance. "You could have run," he said quietly. "I didn't see the point," Malik answered. "You saved my boy's life." "Somebody once saved mine," Malik replied. "Figured I owed the world one." For the first time, the warden asked, "Tell me, did you really do it?" Malik said softly, "You decided that a long time ago." That night, the warden reopened Malik's dusty case file. He read every page, every statement, every photograph. He found Malik's appeal, handwritten, never processed. And then the truth. The key witness had been arrested for fraud. His statements false in other cases. Nobody ever checked. 3 months later, Malik was called into the administrative office. The warden handed him an envelope. Inside, appeal approved, case reopened. Tears filled Malik's eyes. You did this? No, Roe. You did. You earned it. The retrial was swift. The judge spoke with humility. Mr. Roe, this court owes you more than freedom. It owes you an apology. When Malik walked out of gates, the world felt too open, too bright. Waiting for him were the warden and his son. Evans stepped forward. Mr. Roe, thank you. Malik smiled. You just did. Haskins offered his hand. I can't give you back your years. Malik answered, then make sure no one else loses theirs. Weeks later, a headline appeared. Man wrongfully convicted walks free after saving warden's son. But Malik didn't care about headlines. He returned to construction, teaching apprentices, rebuilding his life. Sometimes he even laughed, softly, like learning it again. And every year, on the anniversary of the fire, a letter arrived at his door. No signature, just 6 words. I believe you. I always will. We live in a world quick to judge and slow to listen. But sometimes justice doesn't come with noise or applause. Sometimes it comes from seeing people for who they truly are. If this story touched you, then share it. Someone out there still believes no one will ever believe them. Let them know you do. Subscribe to our channel for more stories like this. And hit the notification bell so you never miss a story. This was a True Humanity Chronicle. Stories that remind us what it means to be human.